Yeah, I was just randomly checking my artwork. I upload random Steam support answers. This one I archived just in 2021 for no real reason other than to ask the same question 2 years later and get the same answer. You know, copy paste stuff and whatever. But this was flagged for being inappropriate for Steam. Right. And it was made unavailable to see. And I just randomly found that out because I was checking it. And I didn't get a notification. They send you emails, but I don't check my email on a weekly basis because there's just random shit going in there from Steam and nothing really important. And the new beta look, right, has a bunch of notifications for all sorts of random crap, but not for actual messages you get from Steam support when they remove artwork of yours or something like that. No. But they have to spam you with random shit. That games are on sale randomly or whatever the fuck, you know. And it would be great if we could actually have settings. But the coming soon is what Valve is saying, what Steam is saying. And you know what Valve says something is coming soon? It never comes. Ever. So yeah. Anyway, this was flagged and I wrote to Steam support because that's what I do. Wasting my fucking time, patience and sanity talking to random Steam support shit. And I wanted to know why this was removed. And then they give you the standard copy-paste answers, you know, content was removed by staff based on an investigation of reports from other users, which is the standard answer, really. Nothing specific. And then they link you to global rules and guidelines, which just say rules that they don't even apply to this anyway, so you just copy-paste all these rules. Like, don't upload inappropriate content. Examples include real or disturbing depictions of violence. Yeah. Content that exploits children in any way. Definitely not the case. Sexually explicit stuff? No. Bypassing Steam's mature content preferences? I don't even know how you do that. Don't upload content that you don't have the rights to. I mean, you could argue I don't have the rights to the Steam support thing, but I fucking screenshot it. I put it out there and I made it. Right? But whatever. But yeah, they just hit you back with random crap that doesn't make any sense. And then they're just left hanging with shit. They say, hello, thanks for writing in again, which is basically the translation for, why are you still bothering us with this shit? And then this guy says, I have reviewed your content and have confirmed that it is not a good fit for the Steam community. Kindly note that naming and shaming is not allowed based on our Steam community rules and guidelines. So let's look at this naming and shaming that I did here. Steam support answer from 2021, an adult-only content region block in Germany. There's the answer from Steam support that just says they're reviewing a possibility, which they aren't, but that's besides the point. And then it says brief description and how is it possible, and that's about it. So whenever they see a random name in a screenshot, they just go and say, oh my god, you posted a name from some guy that nobody knows who he is? That's naming and shaming, dude. You can't have that on the Steam community. Because we're all insane on the Steam community moderation team. But that's not right. They're not all insane. There's like that 1% that is actually reasonable. So yeah, they closed my help request because they were done with me. You know, like they always do when they don't want to talk to you anymore. So I did the obviously same thing and messaged them again about the same artwork, you know, asking them why it was removed. I mean, that guy gave me an answer, but it was a nonsense answer. I wanted a real answer, and they can't provide that real answer, obviously. because it's nonsense. So that second guy, for some reason, came back to me and said the content was removed by our staff based on an investigation of reports from other Steam users. Yeah, I've heard that before. After reviewing the content, it looks like we made a mistake in the evaluation. I've since updated the status of the content. Wow! You made a mistake evaluating the content? How did you figure that out? But the other two guys that fucking talked to me before couldn't figure it out. Strange, huh? Strange. So you got this artwork that two guys say are not a good fit, and then you got another guy that says it was a mistake. Like, do I message them like 5 times in hopes that one of the guys actually has a brain and then fucking checks it properly instead of just clicking a button and saying fuck off? I don't want to deal with this shit because there's fucking 20 other people in the line waiting for me to fucking deal with your shit. Or their shit, or whatever shit. Dude. Steam support is just a mixed bag. You reach in and you grab some turds. But some miraculous moments, right? You reach really deep. Maybe you poke out of the bag accidentally and reach somewhere else. It's not even part of the bag. And then you pull in it and you actually find something worth your time, worthwhile. And yeah. So I can only say that either every name imaginable in any way posted on Steam in screenshots for games, wherever, is naming and shaming. You could go and report it. They would probably remove it because they're absolute lunatics. And then you could probably appeal that, like once or twice or thrice, who the fuck knows, and they would reverse that decision. So you wasted your time, they wasted their time, then you wasted some more of your time, more of their time, and maybe more of your time. So you could just, actually make smart decisions the first time around, save a bunch of time, a bunch of money, in the end, for everyone. It would be a better experience. But this is not the reality we're living in. We all know that. Because this company is Valve. This is Steam. Humanity has no time to make sensible decisions. And so, the cycle is probably going to repeat someday, again. And I'm gonna sit here, again, talk about the same shit, again. And then we'll all die, eventually.